I ask for the truth on behalf of Julie Leroux concerning relationship issues, and ask this in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. What's going on here, I wonder? Ask. And we cut the deck. Blessed be to the truth always. And there is now the truth before us, Julie. So whatever's going on here, I don't know. But certainly there seemed to be the confusion that you were on about there and whatever. Is this a case of, is this the right one, or what is it? We're just going to pull out 3 cards. The first card will establish the situation, in the sense that it talks about the recent past, I suppose the time between now and this time last month. And then the one after that talks about the present, so that's Julie right now, isn't it? And then Julie in the immediate future is just there. So let's do this establishment thing. Let's just establish, as you would say, what's been going on with the first card. What's been going on in the recent past. So the first card here, we just what we'll do, we'll just flip it nice and slowly so we don't disturb its energy or anything. And then notice there you've got the energy of the serpent, just indicating really that a sly and subtle approach was needed just recently in this relationship situation that you were in. Maybe by being a bit too open, a bit too outgoing, maybe somebody suspected something, I don't know. Maybe they thought you were hiding something because you were being too why do I sort of get this feeling as though whatever you did seemed to be not right? Well, whatever I do, it just doesn't seem to be right. Never seems to be. It seems somebody getting at you. So a sly and subtle approach has been needed, in the sense of, I suppose, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, attention to detail as well. But nevertheless, if you want to find something out, why is he behaving this way, or why has he done that, or whatever, then of course you've had to sort of do it a bit like how a serpent or a snake hides in the nooks and crannies and the cracks of nature, and you know, can get in places that other creatures can't, in the sense, the same way you've had to do that with a situation. Had to get in the nooks and crannies of a situation, and the cracks and crevices of the situation, and you've had to sort of work through the shadows as well. A touch of darkness has been going on here, and the snake is coiled up, in sort of implying that you can change your shape and sort of wrap yourself around things. Maybe you've had to wrap yourself around a situation to make it fit, or even say things to make things fit. Not so much make excuses for yourself, but certainly to try and appeasement. Why I'm sort of thinking of appeasement, I don't know. Let's see what the next card is for the present. Let's just see what energy is there vibrating for this. Well, such a tense sense of hope. The card do see us, yes, indicating that there's been right now there's news from afar, but nevertheless, of course, that doesn't necessarily mean good news, does it? But either way, notice the card do see us, the snakes around the pole can indicate there's can indicate as though there's healing going on right now. I tend to focus on the wings here, as if indicating the angels' wings, sort of bringing messages, messages that are moving, messages of healing, or maybe, I don't know, maybe that's text messages, letters, somebody's saying something but not in a roundabout way, but is hinting at that. Maybe somebody needs healing and they're sort of going a roundabout way of it, asking for help but not necessarily saying, look, I need help, tra la 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 la. Maybe it could be you asking a cry for help there, asking for healing, and maybe the message from afar is that, I don't know. Let's see what is going on in the immediate future, between now and the 4th of June, you could say, couldn't you? Just for the sake of argument, saying between now and this time next month, or the next moon phase, which is roughly about 27 days. Doesn't look good, I'm afraid, there, Julie, at the moment for this relationship. Hindrance there, just indicating that fate will be blocking this path for you in some way, shape or form. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong at the most inconvenient time, I'm afraid. A lot of fiery energy there, just indicating that something will not so much block your path or get in the way, but certainly it's just that well, it will block in the sense of getting in the way, but it's fate itself. But then again, do you believe in fate or do you believe in destiny? I get a funny feeling as though this relationship that you're in now, or the one that you were questioning, the one that you were confused about, yes, I got a funny feeling as though that's over. Not now, you're trying to heal it, but nevertheless, something will crop up between now and this time next month, and that'll seal its fate, if you get what I mean. And it'll block anything, any healing that you've initiated now will be sort of blocked, and literally in that sense, and doors will start closing, and it's time to close the relationship down and move on with the rest of your life, because we're dead longer than we're living, and we can't afford to sort of carry on, I suppose, living a lie. But the snake can often represent betrayal. I got a funny feeling as though, for as much as you've had to have a sly and subtle approach, although the snake sheds its skin and can heal, yes, can bring change, and some change has a very nasty bite, doesn't it? Nevertheless, I got a funny feeling there has been a nasty bite there, but I also feel as though you've been betrayed as well, and trying to heal that betrayal, you're very confused as not so much what's happened, but why has it happened. Fate will block your path in trying to heal it, and maybe that's the message from the gods to say this is over. It's a lesson that we've just got to learn, unfortunately. Shit happens, get over it, wipe your backside and move on. That's basically what it is. And either way, for now, Julie, sadly, for now, of course, these cards have spoken.